Well, several major fires burning out of control in California as fast flames fueled by fierce winds rip through towns, destroying homes, destroying lives. So the massive scope of the state of emergency can be seen from the sky, and Michael Dubron has had a bird's eye view of all of that devastation. He is a firefighter and a paramedic crew chief with the Los Angeles County Fire Department. He joins us now live. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. I know you're extremely busy.
Thank you. Good morning.
I mean, I was saying yesterday, we take a look at these images that are coming out of California, and we keep using that word apocalyptic, but it really is. I mean, that describes it when you look at these images. From your perspective, I mean, what are your thoughts when you look down, you're up in the helicopter, and you see scenes like this?
Well, it can be a bit overwhelming for certain. Thankfully, we're a huge team working from the air and all the crews on the ground to try to combat these fires. But we've really, in my 20, almost 7 years with the department, I've really never seen conditions like this where the winds are going so fast down these canyons and through these valleys, and not only such a sustained speed, but for a sustained period of time. This started back, like Monday, and now we're coming up on Friday, so we've had a whole week of this, and we're feeling the effects of it, that's for certain, and crews are out there trying hard. And
this is just the latest. I mean, it seems like, not too long ago, the same type thing you were battling, in the Napa Valley area?
That's correct, yeah. Up in Northern California, they had a huge firefight on their hand up there as well. And then, of course, down here in Los Angeles now, several fires going at one time. So it's really taxing the resources available to the region to combat these fires.
It's difficult enough to try to battle wildfires when you don't have these significant winds, also assisting the fire in spreading and becoming more intense. How in the world do you even begin to battle something like this or try to contain it?
Well, fortunately, we have a pretty good plan in place with all of our units, our leadership. We practice these types of scenarios, and we train for these, obviously. And then everybody has their piece of work to do, whether it's the engine companies on the ground, the brush firefighters, the bulldozers, the helicopters, the airplanes from above. All of us have a slice of the pie, so to say, and go to work. But unfortunately, in these types of conditions, we don't really look at extinguishment at the beginning. We look at human lives and property and attempting to save those lives and property as much as we can. And sadly, as you're seeing in some of this footage, we do lose structures, which just really breaks our heart because, we feel like we're not doing our job.
And while you're out there, I know you specifically, your home is away from the devastation, you say, but some of those firefighters, I mean, they're out there trying to contain the fire, trying to save other people's property, not really knowing if they're in the line of fire, so to speak, the condition of their home.
That's very true. Fortunate for me, I do live up in the suburbs near the Rye fire, but my home was not in danger. However, I have heard reports where firefighters have lost their homes, and so that's it's problematic when you're having to perform these duties and have your own devastation at home.
I constantly think about that team from Arizona, the entire team that was lost when they were out there trying to battle a wildfire. And I certainly, my prayers, as everyone, I'm sure, are with all the fire crews out there in California. We hope that you can get it under control soon. And we're glad no lives have been lost so far, apparently. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Appreciate it. Be careful.